Hello and welcome to Minding the Mindset, our round of interviews with very intellectual people all across the city here. And I welcome Benaaz Irani for the show. Thank you so much, Benaaz, for being part of it.
Thank you so much for involving me in this.
So Benaaz is a senior counsel at Aditya Birla. Wow, there must be a lot of work in the pandemic right now.
Yes, there's a lot of work that's happening. We are having a lot of new initiatives. We are also having a lot of reach outs towards us from parents, from teachers, and of course the student body. So it's been a busy few months.
Okay.
And a busy few weeks, and we are still in the middle of completing our term.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are also looking forward to 2 or 3 more much more busier weeks because it's towards the term end. We are kind of wrapping up the year, so taking stock of the entire situation as well. Yeah.
Right. So grateful for taking time out in this busy schedule. So Benaaz, how does somebody become a counselor? Were you always this talkative girl in your school and classroom and that's how you became one?
No, actually I was quite the opposite. I do know that some of my classmates from school, when they do meet me, they're like, oh my God, you've changed so much. And I think I changed for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Child, I was really a quiet, shy child, found it very difficult to speak in front of the crowd. But I think life's experiences, college, a lot of that made me a lot more open, a lot more vocal. I always had that streak to help people. I always felt the need to help. To reach out, to hear people, to listen to them.
Right.
So that was one characteristic that I think still has stuck around. But yeah, in terms of my personal qualities, I think more or less things have changed. They have evolved, I would say.
Wow. Benaaz, right. So one thing for sure, to be a counselor, you need to be empathetic and a clean heart and lovely heart, which I see you with.
Thank you.
What kind of kids come to you? What happens in a school for a counselor as a role right now in the pandemic especially?
Yeah, so very broad question, I must say. What I can do is I can just talk about, so I've always worked with schools and I've worked with that age bracket. I can't say that I've worked a lot with the primary section.
Okay.
Probably I'll be talking more in terms of grade 4 upwards.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
With the little ones. So what kind of students? I think all kinds. So counselors usually also get involved with the smallest things, like this girl is not talking to me, she's telling me not to speak to the others also, so that whole thing about group dynamics, isolation sometimes, and also I would say the other side of the spectrum when it comes to genuine mental health concerns, where you attend to their needs within the school setup. Of course, when there are external therapists and medical practitioners who are also involved. So the role of simply managing the child within the school system. So it's really based on the requirements of each student. And I'm just doing my observations and it's pretty relaxed. So it's really dynamic.
So from journal ones to red flags, all across there you are.
Absolutely,
and you're a private practitioner also. What kind of demographics do you get there?
So it depends on obviously the referrals and the people that I reach out to.
Mm-hmm.
Cater primarily again to say age group 12 words, and my comfort level, would be with adults around 50 to 55 years. But
things you would do. Now we're getting over family time, right? Any challenges in that, Benaaz? Any concerns that come across?
Oh, absolutely. So whether it's my private practice or whether it's in the school setup, or even sometimes, when you, like I have an Instagram interaction with my followers, a lot of them would have questions about, this is good, we reconnected with our family, but when does this end now, or how do we draw the boundary?
Especially when spouses are fighting, my wife said, like, hope you just go to office now.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with, I think, students and children.
Yes.
Like, oh, mom, just end it. And the mom is like, stop telling me to do this and that. Like, just do your own work, right? So it's a lot, but I do feel that the current situation, it's unfortunately leading now to over involvement and over action by the family members and drawing of boundaries becomes extremely necessary at this time, and respecting each other because you want to draw a boundary is also an important, I think, acceptance that you need to focus on as family members. So that's something that I'm currently working with a lot of people.
And let me go to the other side of it. Just small trivia about knowing you as a person. So what are the current books that you're reading across in the pandemic?
Really difficult question, actually. I have not had time to read a lot of books.
Okay.
But this weekend, in fact, something caught my ears, I would say, was when I attended this TEDx Gateway seminar.
Okay.
We had Neil Eyal talking about his two books, Hooked and Indestractable.
Wow.
But Hooked was something that I wasn't too hooked on with that, but it was Indestractable that really got my attention, because he basically talks about how the onus of being attentive is a choice that we make.
So I'll throw in another book I'm reading right now. It's called Digital Minimalism by Carl Newport. Something very similar of why you need, time away from, and he uses apps like Moment to decide. Moment is a good app to tell you what you do on your mobile phone. Fair enough. I see a lot of those, magnets out there behind you. So you're a traveler.
Yes. Yeah.
So tell me, if there was one city you would be, you could just fly to, which one would that be? The one you've never visited before?
I don't even need time to think for this. It will happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite cities. I just visited it just before the entire world went into a lockdown. So over the Christmas and New Year's, I was there.
Wow.
And that's just a comfortable city for me to navigate through. And I don't know, I just feel so much at home there. So that would be something that I would just love to go to. I know the numbers right now there are crazy, but
yes.
Okay, I'll manage with that.
I didn't know you love the Queen so much.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know if I love the Queen. I just love the city. Yeah.
It is a beautiful city, isn't it? Everything around it. So it has an old world charm and the new world, rush as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I personally just love the Brits. I mean, a lot of people do say that the English are a little, uptight, but I love interacting with the locals there. So.
Oh, that's nice. All right, Benaaz, what's happening on your Netflix binge watching scene? What are you hearing now?
Ooh, okay, so I just finished with Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, all right.
Now
that's
what has got my...
Benedict Cumberbatch ones, the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now what's got my attention is Never Have I Ever. I've obviously seen just one episode of it. But there's a therapist involved in there, so that got my attention, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to see how this college therapist works and how they've portrayed it as well in the media. It's interesting to kind of follow up on that.
Professional calling there.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. And what's the first thing you need when you get up in the morning? Is it a green tea? What else do you, a newspaper? What do you need?
I need to chill with my cat.
Oh, that's lovely. I would love to see your cat around. All right. I love that. What's the cat's name, by the way?
So he's Zorro.
Oh, okay, Zorro.
Yeah.
With a mask there?
No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Maybe I should stitch him one, but yeah, I want to just be with him, and he's kind of chill out buddy, and then probably I'll reach for my cup of coffee.
Okay. Benaaz, if you could be any color in the crayon box, which one and why?
Any color? Interesting question. Probably I'll choose orange.
Oh, that's a lovely color.
Yeah. It's bright, and probably, I don't know, it gives me a sense of hope. And I think currently that's what I need, and a lot of people around me also need. So I'll rather be that.
Orange is the new black. I like counselors who are bright and thinking yellow. That's good. Okay. As a counselor, what would you like to give?
Say that just give your parents some time, get to know them.
Oh, that's nice.
That you're trapped in your house. Make the best of it in of learning new things. For the parents, I will say that don't worry, you may feel your child is going to have a gap, in academics or whatever, but the school, the teachers are doing as much as they can to avoid that gap. And
I like the choice of words, fluid. I'll do that as a parent myself. Benaaz, thank you so much. It was so wonderful conversing with you.
Thank you so much and allowing me to, I don't know, find a platform to express my thoughts. This is great.
I think the students will love this interview.